Brendan, take us through getting word that you were named QB1 and what it was like going through camp up to that point.
Yeah, obviously, Coach Thomas pulled me in there. We met separately. He told me that I was a quarterback. I was fired up. I give all the credit though to the other QBs for pushing me. It was a great camp, great spring. Really couldn't have done it without those guys, and we just pushed each other to be better each and every single day. Really just fired up to lead these guys and go try to win some games.
You kind of mentioned it, but they pursue you so hard, and a lot of people can just say, well, Brendan's going to be the guy. How much did Brady push you and to get that starting role? And did you kind of have to check yourself at any point and be like, oh, this isn't going to be granted to me? Like, I have to beat him.
Yeah, obviously they told me that too whenever I came in. Whenever I was in the portal, they said, like, you're going to have to come in and compete for the job. And obviously I wasn't expecting anything to be handed to me. And, I think me and Lichty did a good job of keeping the competition separate from our friendship and not letting it affect us and just going out there and supporting each other. And I think that was huge for both of us. We were up there some nights watching film together and just trying to pick each other's brains and find ways to improve. But, obviously coming into it, I knew that I was going to have to go earn a job, and I'm excited to be the guy.
How important is it to get out to a quick start in this game and then for you to maybe take a lick or two?
Oh, very important. I think that'll, kind of whip me into shape. First time I get hit, it'll be a good little wake-up call, and, that it's really time to go and that season's here, because obviously fall camp's flown by. Same with spring ball, obviously season's here. And, we got to get off to a fast start. We got to start hot and just, find ways to stack plays together, stack drives together, and go win a game each week.
How much did you feel like you improved through the higher ground experience, and what was that like being in that situation for probably the first time?
Yeah, no, it was really good. I felt like it was very important. I think it's awesome to do that with your team. Obviously being there with those guys, you're isolated and you really have no option but to be together. So it's good to be out there with those guys. But I think it was massive for just getting to only focus on football was really important for us. And I think as a team we improved overall. We got closer together. Just everything was much improved after that.
You were in a QB competition in Indiana. How differently did you approach this one compared to that year in Bloomington?
Really just a lot less stress, knowing that, whatever happens. You just got to go out there and do your job. Obviously, if you just go out there and you're just a ball of stress, you're going to play worse. If you go out there and have fun with it, you're gonna be better off. So really just going out there, having fun with it, just whatever happens kind of mentality.
This is an offense that it's balanced, but they like to run the ball a lot. Does that free you up a little bit, when you get those opportunities that you're going to be able to lean on the run game and, 200, 250 yards a game from them?
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously whenever you can run the ball very efficiently, it's going to free up the pass game like you just said. And obviously Corey ran for over 1,000 yards last year, so that's pretty nice to just be able to turn around and hand the ball off to him. And the other guys that we have back there, I'm really confident in as well. So, I don't have a problem handing the ball off. Trust me, if we win games, I don't care how it gets done. So if that's running the ball every single play of the game, then let's do it. But hopefully we get to throw a couple passes, obviously. But, I'm obviously cool with whatever.
The metrics say you're a big play action guy. Is that something you look forward to in this system, to be able to play off of that run game and get into that play action some?
Yeah, absolutely. And, like I'm going to piggyback off you again, but whenever you have that good of a run game, it just makes it that much easier for you. So obviously getting out on the perimeter and making plays, obviously off the play action, it'll be fun to get out there and do.
How much of a difference maker can Joe Royer be?
Well, if he wasn't sitting in the room, I'd hype him up a little bit more right now. But
Well, he told me that.
no, he told you that. He's obviously a huge difference maker. You can put it anywhere, and he's going to go get it for you. He'll make you right majority of the time, obviously, and you don't have to be perfect when throwing in the ball, which is really nice. He's a nice big target, and he's going to be a big-time player for us this year.
What about the other receivers? Xavier, you kind of know about, but how about any of the new guys that people might need to be looking at?
Yeah, so obviously just one guy that just got here who's been really impressive is Jamoy. He got here over the summer. He's been really good for us. Excited to throw to him this year, and obviously all the other guys that we have, you know. But really just getting out there and just getting game reps will be huge for us going forward. I mean, we're going to have so many guys that get in at wideout that will make big plays for us. So I'm just excited to see what they can do.
Brendan, you had the opportunity to come here in 2022, your freshman season. Talk about the excitement now to be on the opposite side of this thing heading into Saturday.
Oh, absolutely. I'm very excited to see what this atmosphere is all about. Obviously, I've heard great things. I'm looking forward to seeing it firsthand, and hopefully we have a packed house. I'm confident that our fan base will pack the nip, and we'll be good to go.
Coach Satterfield said that you'll have some opportunities for unscheduled plays during the game that you can't really do in practice. He also said you'll probably make some mistakes and you'll have to learn from them. Are you someone that's going to err on the side of being aggressive instead of erring on the side of being conservative? And how do you kind of balance making the right decision between making
Yeah, I think that there is a time and a place to be aggressive, obviously. You know, certain situations where you don't need to be aggressive, and like you just said, there's a fine balance and a fine line of being too aggressive and then being too conservative as well. I think that if you can, you know, I think if you're aggressive, you have a chance to make obviously more mistakes, but you can also make some great plays that wouldn't happen if you were being conservative. So, you know, I'm going to try to go out there and just find that fine line of, you know, maybe I make a couple mistakes here and there, but it's the first game. Obviously, mistakes are going to happen. So, really just trust the preparation, you know, see it and rip it and just go out there and have fun with it.
Why do you think this team will exceed expectations this year?
You know, obviously, like, we're not going to put a cap on what we can or can't do, and I'm just excited to see what we can do because I've been practicing with these guys for 7-8 months now, and I've seen the talent that we do have, and I'm very excited to get out there and show the world what we can do, and, you know, take it 1 week at a time and see how many wins we can stack together, and shoot, we'll see where we are here in a few months, but I'm really excited.
Family coming to the game, and what's the reaction been like around Lake Dallas now that they know they got to watch some Bearcat football this season?
Yeah, you know, obviously everybody's fired up back home. Got some family coming to the game, couple cousins, couple buddies. It'll be fun to see them and good to see them, but obviously everybody back home, coaches, friends back home, obviously all excited, ready to watch some Bearcat football.
Cool. Any questions for Brendan? Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Brendan.
Brendan?